peace while breaking every bone. 1,000 screams, 1,000 lies, and every voice they crucify. Raise your hand and lose your name. Power burn, it's all the same. The wolves are fed, we starve in chains. Their hunger rides our laws in flames. No more gods, no guiding thread, just shadows growing where we're led. They lick their teeth while we obey. The screams we bury feed their way, but truth still smolders in our breath. One spark, one fight, one noble death. The wolves are fed, we break our chains, ignite the night, dissolve their reign. No more fear, no need to beg. We sharpen truth like shattered beneath this crown of fire and dust. in yesterday. No order left inside this shell. I walk through heaven into hell. These thorns of glory pierce so deep. The price of kings is what I keep. The medals shine, but they don't see. I gave my soul for victory. The sun won't rise for me again. I made my peace, I feel no pain. The voices fade, the weight is gone. I waited here too long. There's no tomorrow, I see the end. No fight tomorrow, no soul to mend. One last breath in fading light. I'm not afraid to lose the night. The stars look down but do not weep. They know the truth I tried to keep. I whispered love to deafened skies. Now silence answers all goodbyes. There's no tomorrow, no more war. The world keeps turning, I close the door. One last tear, one final flame, I disappear without a name. There's no tomorrow, I let it be. No chains remain, no part of me. Just echoes left in time's cold flow. I'm gone, and no one has to know. dark eyes and carbon breath, marching blind into our death. Breathe the machine, obey the code. Sold your will for the barcode. No more thoughts, no more screams. Just circuits pumping empty dreams. Programmed hearts, plastic desire, chained to likes, consumed by wire. 1,000 hands, but none are real. Touch the screen, forget to feel. We built the God that now enslaves, and worship silence in our graves. Breathe the machine, obey the code. Sold your will for the barcode. No more thoughts, no more screams. Just circuits pumping empty Erase the name, erase the face, replace the man, reboot the race. This is not life, this is control. A ticking mind, a caged soul. Breathe the machine, obey
Each grain of word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade. A ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. The mirror shows a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. Flames don't ask who's right or wrong, they burn until the soul is gone. I swore revenge would set me free. Now chains of guilt are choking me. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back her broken name. The smoke has cleared, her face remains etched in the stone of all my shame. I thought I'd feel some peace somehow, but silence is my prison now. No glory waits for hate's decay. Just graves I carved along the way. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back her broken I watched her fall through fire and lies. Now I just haunt the smoke-filled skies. There is no home, no path, no shore, just endless ash forevermore. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back a broken name.
I rise through the ash, reborn again. No more tears, no need to bend. From shattered soul to broken glass, I found my truth through the death refused to seal the door. I'm trapped beneath forever.